Hey, what's up everyone? Crypto Patrick here. Today I want to talk to you guys about something important about Bitcoin being the new store of value over gold. There's reports coming out from a few major players saying that Bitcoin might reach $40,000 by August, which is pretty crazy, guys, and maybe even $250,000 by 2023 to 2025. So it might be a good idea to hold on to our Bitcoin and not sell off just yet, even though there's been high fees and, you know what I mean, we've seen a rise of Bitcoin Cash lately. I just did a video on it. And if you guys are new to my channel, before I get into this video, make sure you guys hit that like button if you find this video entertaining. Also, subscribe to my channel if you guys like my content, because I do news videos every day, try to keep you guys informed. I do XRP giveaways. You can see a link in the description. And also, I do live streams showing you how to Bitcoin mine. I do that with BitClub network. It's like one of my favorite networks. You mine Bitcoin. You guys right here, and they're actually using Bitcoin Cash. There's about 300,000 members on here. So we've seen a huge rise in Bitcoin Cash recently. If you guys want to come look at this, a lot of people are wondering why Bitcoin Cash went up in the last couple days. Well, BitClub Network, one of the biggest mining companies in the world, they own about 4% of the world's Bitcoin mined, just actually said they're going to start accepting only payments to basically pay for their mining to mine Bitcoin in Bitcoin Cash, to keep fees low. The fees for Bitcoin Cash is like 11 cents. So it's super low right now, guys. And that's one reason why Bitcoin Cash, I think, exploded. Look, we saw this huge growth from 1,200 all the way to 1,321. And then it kind of fell down a little bit after the news report. But a lot of people are paying for Bitcoin Cash now to join this BitClub network. This is one of the biggest ones in the world, guys, to mine Bitcoin. And it's probably the most highest paying, too. So more about that later, though. I want to show you guys what's going on with the market, and then tell you why these big players are saying that Bitcoin is going to reach these high levels. And this is why I thought it was so important, to do a video on this. And make sure you guys put a comment down below. Do you guys think Bitcoin is the store of value over gold? I know that the gold market right now is about, I think it's $70 trillion, but people, a lot of these big players that are huge, like one of the guys that started Facebook even, and helped out, there was they won a huge lawsuit, and for an undisclosed amount, Facebook had to actually pay them. The Winklevoss twins actually got paid a bunch, and they're saying they're on TV right now saying that Bitcoin is going to hit $250,000, in the next couple of years, and that's really crazy, guys, news. And so I'm going to look into that and show you guys what I think about that. But looking at the trend right now, where the market is, it's at $417 billion. We were at 422 not that long ago, guys. So the market has gone up a lot. We're kind of seeing a slow bounce back. I'm predicting the market will hit about 600 billion soon. Hopefully it'll get back up to that 830 billion mark. But I mean, anything's possible. If you guys look at the 1 month right here, we were at this 748 billion mark around January 13th, January 5th. And then we had this slow, huge decline, almost to the lowest levels we've seen of 279, and now we've gone back up to this. If you guys look at the 1 day, you can see how much just the rise has been in 1 day. We were at 379, and now we're at 424, and just a little bit going down to 417. But this is good, guys. We're still on the up and up right now. Hopefully it stays at this. The 24-hour volume is a little low right now at 19 billion, but it's still all good. We got Bitcoin a little over 8,500. Slowly creeping back up to that 9,000 mark. I think that the good news coming out right now, which I'm going to show you guys, is the first thing I want to show you is the Winklevoss twins. This is him, right? Winklevoss twins say Bitcoin will hit $320,000, not even more than 250. Non-believers suffer a failure of imagination. And this is this just came out recently, guys. And basically, Tyler and Cameron Winklevoss, the power scramblers who lost a fortune of Bitcoin's rise and fall, are insisting cryptocurrency will appreciate 40 times in value. So 40x, guys. I mean, that's 320,000. If you do 30x, that would be 250,000. If you even did 20x, that'd be 172,000. And if we 10x from now, we would see an $80,000 Bitcoin, which is pretty crazy. So they're saying basically people have a failure to an imagination. Cryptocurrencies are extremely volatile. They're saying that this volatility leads to more transactions. And they're basically predicting right now Bitcoin is worth around 8,600 right now. But the price nearly doubled to 20,000 in early December. And then basically as regulatory moves, it led to crashes where it was 5,000. So they think it's going to come back up. And this is another article that I saw on CNBC that just came out. And they basically say it could go 40 times its value. So this is still pretty crazy, guys. This is still pretty good. Cryptocurrency market has a value of $135 billion. So if you look at the market cap today, it would be more like 200. They're basically just saying that there's a potential for 30 to 40 times, because you look at the gold market today, it's a $7 trillion market, not 70 trillion. So people are starting to see that, and they recognize the store of value and properties. So they're basically saying even at a low 100 billion market cap, a 40-time price appreciation would put Bitcoin over $4 trillion. Winklevoss did not give a time period, although he did mention that, Tyler, they were taking a 10 to 20-year view. So, I mean, that's just, but let's look at something a little closer, and something that we can think in the next few months status. I just wanted to give you guys kind of a long-term idea of where Bitcoin could be, but let's look at something a little closer than that. There's a guy, if you guys don't know this guy, there's a guy that does the Webbot report, and his name is Clif. This is him right here it's Clif with one F, and he's an basically Webbot is an internet bot computer program who the developer claims is able to predict the events entered on the internet. And he predicted stock market trends. He's been right. This guy, Clif High, has predicted a lot of things on the market, guys. He's been right a lot of times. And if you look right here, there's a video of him saying that Bitcoin will reach 64,000 in April. This is his prediction. Now, and they're saying around April. Another report said, August. But, I mean, this guy has been right a lot of the time. So this is why I'm sharing the info with you guys right now.
So one way to look at it is, well, within our data sets, as we get close to 64,000, we're going to get another one of these. Well, at 60,000.
64,000, I want to just, $64,000 this year for Bitcoin?
Not in 2017. No.
I mean, I'm sorry, 2018. 2018.
Yeah.
64,000 in 2018, you think Bitcoin will hit?
Oh, it'll go higher than that. Right. And I was saying 13.8 when it was under 1,000. People need to understand that Bitcoin is not like the stock market. So when it gets close to the 60s, in the 64,000 range, we're going to have another 30% drop. And so a third of that is going to be over, in the order of $20,000 drop. And so one way to look at it is, oh my God, Bitcoin's going to go down $20,000 in 2018. But another way is but it's going down to the mid 40s.
So he's basically saying $40,000, guys. You can see it right here on Reddit. This is a post that just came out 4 days ago. Clif, Bitcoin will reach 64,000 by April 2018. What's your Bitcoin price prediction? Clif High, Bitcoin will reach it. I had to share this video. We are looking at Bitcoin reaching 50,000 this year, 64,000 by April 2018. What do you guys think? A lot of people are we can see what people are saying on here. There's just, people are saying I predict it all-time high to be in September. I think Bitcoin will reach 50,000 this year as well. A lot of other people showing statistics of it. I mean, that's pretty good information, guys, if this happens. I mean, that would be really, really crazy. I mean, here's where it says Bitcoin could reach 40,000 USD soon. This is a couple days ago, too. And this report came out. I was reading about it. The Winklevoss twins are saying that Bitcoin, it's probably here to stay, guys. I don't think it's going to go away. We might see, at the market cap, if we look at coin market cap right now, let's just go on Bitcoin and kind of just take a look at what's going on. If we 10x this, we're at 80,000. With 8,000. If we 20x it, we're at 172,000, guys. If we did 30 times, which is a really bullish statement, that would be, if we 30 times that, that'd be $258,000 around that time. And I think we would need about a 1.4. If you look right now, there's $145 billion market cap, guys. We would need about a $1.4 trillion market cap to reach that $258,000 Bitcoin, which is definitely possible because cryptocurrency could easily explode. But if we did that, we would have to have, I think that would take about I would think it would take about 5 years. But if we do see this thing in April or we see August of $40,000 Bitcoin, I mean, that is totally possible, guys. The Bitcoin dominance is like 34% right now. If it was going to be that 250 mark, we'd probably, the Bitcoin dominance would probably go back to where it used to be of like $50,000, $60,000. It's been there before. I think it could return. There's a 7 and basically if we had a 7 and probably a $7 to $8 trillion market cap, if we were going to see that 250,000 mark at least. I mean, it'd have to be the global market cap would go up a lot, guys. We'd probably see a $7 to $8 trillion market cap at least if that was going to happen. And looking at Bitcoin's prediction chart, we can kind of just look at some things that are going on right here. But yeah, I think what's gonna happen, this is my prediction, is we're probably gonna see a $30,000 to $40,000 Bitcoin, even if it goes up to 60,000 this year. And then hopefully by next year, I think it's gonna double, like it's been doing, and it did in January. We'll probably see, 60,000. We'll probably see like an $80,000 Bitcoin and see that 10x by next year. Probably not this year. We'll probably only see about a $40,000 one. But that's my prediction. I'm not a financial advisor. Make your own bets. But I'm going off the Clif High report. I'm going off the Winklevoss twins. And I think this is some good hype around it. Obviously Bitcoin Cash is doing good too, but Bitcoin is probably just going to stay like the store of value. So if you guys look right here, let's kind of look at the 3-month chart for Bitcoin. We'll just look at where it went. See, it was down here in November at 6,000, and then it went all the way up to the 20,000 in December. Then we kind of went around to that 16,000 mark. Then it kind of did this huge crash and dip from all the regulatory. And now it's going slowly back up again. So I think we can see another huge jump in Bitcoin. It's kind of due right now, and if it does happen, I think that everyone holding Bitcoin right now, if they get $30,000, $40,000, we're going to see a lot more people jumping into Bitcoin. We'll probably even see Bitcoin Cash go up a lot more. We know that BitClub network is starting to use Bitcoin Cash, so we've seen a huge rise in that in the last couple of days of all these new people converting their Bitcoin into Bitcoin Cash, which you can do with the Exodus wallet, like right here. So a lot of good news, guys. Clif High, if you don't know him, he does a $100 report every month, and he does that WebBot report. And he's been right about a lot of predictions, and so that's why a lot of people are thinking that if he's saying it, it could definitely be true that this WebBot gathers a lot of data, and then they put all the data together, and then they make predictions on what they think the market could do. And a lot of people have bet on his predictions and been right. He's been wrong a few times too, but this is definitely, with the Winklevoss and him saying it, we might not be seeing the end of Bitcoin just yet. And another thing too, guys, if you come over here, like BitClub Network is mining Bitcoin. I got a link in the description and a video if you guys want to learn more about it. But you have to pay with Bitcoin Cash because they don't want to get hit with these fees. So you need to have about $600 in Bitcoin Cash to join this pool. But once you join this pool, guys, you have a 1,000-day pool. You can set your repurchasing from 0 to 100, and that means that for like say if you repurchase for like 300 days instead of taking all your commissions out, you can get into another mining pool and another mining pool. And if you do it on 100%, you'll basically get up to this founder position, and then it'll unlock a lot more earning potential. You can make it your own business. It's like kind of like a no-brainer to print your own money. This is like BitClub Network, guys, is better than Genesis and all the other ones, in my opinion. Make your own decisions, because they actually, if you go to blockchain.info, you can see that BitClub Network is right here, 3.4% to 4%. They're always on the biggest pools in the world for mining Bitcoin. You can go visit their facility, and then you're constantly repurchasing into more pools. So as the level of difficulty goes up, you're always mining Bitcoin. And off that one original pool, this is what it looks like, guys. When you compound, you get more mining days, 1,000 days. So you're going to be mining for life if you're compounding. And then you get paid daily profits. You can invest in other coins. It's kind of a no-brainer, and they have a really good referral program, so you can make it your own business. Way higher paying than Genesis or Hashflare or any of those other ones. And so that's why I promote it, guys. I think Bitcoin has a bright future. Let's hope that it goes up. Let's hope that we hit that $30,000 to $40,000 mark. I think it's totally possible. I think besides that, the 10Xs, it's going to be a 2018. We'll probably see it double every single year from this point up. I think it is the store of value. Gold's not going to be the future, because people are going to want to store in cryptocurrency where they don't have to carry a gold bar around. That's like, we don't even know if how much gold is being stored by people. It's in Fort Knox and guarded. We know how much Bitcoin is because you can go check it. It's all, you can go and double check everyone's work. It's all open on a ledger, if you know someone's address. So I think that's the future, guys. That's it. And if you guys want to learn how to mine Bitcoin, definitely hit that in the description. Hit like the BitClub Network thing. You need an IP switcher if you're in the US. And if you don't have Bitcoin Cash or you want to convert your Bitcoin, do it on the Exodus wallet. They got an exchange right here. You can just exchange right into Bitcoin Cash. Super easy. But I would get your guys self in one of these pools right here. You can also do the Ethereum pool. Start mining Bitcoin, even if you pay in Bitcoin Cash, because it's way, it's definitely, it could go up a lot, and that store of value is really, really, really important in today's world. And that's it, guys. I'm going to do a little altcoin video next, but I wanted to just do a video on this because there's a lot of good news on Bitcoin right now. So, yeah, I probably don't think it's going to go away, but I think Bitcoin Cash is the future. And looking at the market right now, I'm going to show you guys one thing. You know, Ripple's up to 90 cents. It was at 63 earlier. We know that Ripple has hit a high of 380. You know, Bitcoin Cash is on the rise. Ethereum's kind of slowly going back to that $1,000 mark. Litecoin 150. We're seeing Neo. It was like 90 earlier this week. Now it's 115. Looks like all the coins that are going up with Bitcoin are going along for the ride. And remember one thing, guys. If you're what this Winklevoss guy said is he said that anyone involved in Bitcoin, in cryptocurrency, it doesn't matter what coin you're in. It just matters that you're involved in the race. And anyone in the race is going to benefit from this because the mass adoption is still happening. This is just the start. Cryptocurrency is going to take over. There's debit cards coming out. You're getting more Robinhood. You can now buy with fiat currency. It's going to get easier and easier and easier. So anyone watching my channel right now, you know, be confident in Bitcoin. Remember that this is the beginning still. Like there's going to be a lot more things coming out. Look for the coins with good utilities. And as long as you're in the race, you're going to win, guys. You're definitely going to win and make some money. You know, you're going to make some money in here, and that's what it's all about. It doesn't matter if Ripple, you know, it gets used by banks or anything like that. We're trying to make money off coins. We're trying to believe in the utilities of it. We're trying to make sure that cryptocurrency can decentralize all these things that have been centralized. Even Silicon Valley and Apple's and all these apps, they're all centralized. A lot of these coins decentralize everything, and that's the whole point of cryptocurrency. All right, thanks, guys. Keep watching. You know, subscribe, hit that like button, and you know, put your XRP address and a cool comment about Bitcoin if you want to win some Bitcoin or win some XRP. And that's it. Peace out.